What do you need to design a low-power IoT device? The European Green Deal will propose the right to update obsolete software. Why are breadboards like this flat and straight? PCB production in Europe is up, and we have our video cartoon, and aha, welcome to the IoT Radar. Many IoT applications operate on the edge. It is that space where technology and people meet. The edge with smart cities, smart industries, smart speakers and smart sensors. The edge with machine learning and artificial intelligence. For systems operating at the edge, it is important to have high processing power combined with very low power consumption. But how can you make sure that your design reaches that requirement? With OT, designers can check and measure their prototypes and design on power consumption. At the Embedded World, I met up with Vanja Samuelson, the CEO of Qoitech, and she explained me how it all works.
Absolutely. So this is the hardware part,
Yeah.
and it's connected to whatever type of IoT device you have. This is the box that you actually power the device with and measure it as well.
Yeah.
You can then also extract some logs. For example, you can take it from the UART, whatever type of information you want to. So what is this spike, for example? Say, okay, this spike is something specific. In this case, we know we have obviously created for them.
We all know this. It's a breadboard for testing our circuits. But the traditional breadboard dates back from the early days of electronics. If you wanted to test a prototype or a design, you went to the kitchen, grabbed a breadboard like this, you hammered some nails into a pattern and soldered the components and all the wires together. In development, it is really difficult to do without these clever boards. Even this breadboard has its limitations. Why is it not bendy, or why is it not a ball? This is what MIT developers must have thought when they developed Curveboard. With Curveboard, you can design and print a breadboard in every shape you want. I really like the headphone breadboard. Imagine you can apply all the electronics for your own Bluetooth Class D 100-watt power headphone design. But protect your ears if you want to go for the full 100-watt power. March 11, the European Union released the new Circular Economy Action Plan. The plan sets the course of the European Union on the circular economy for the coming years and is part of the European Green Deal. The report starts with stating that if we will continue to consume the way we do now, in 2050 we will need 3 worlds. Electronics and ICT is mentioned as one of the key product value chains. Electronic equipment is one of the fastest growing waste streams in the European Union, and to address this, the European Union will present a circular electronics initiative with regulations for the right to repair, including a right to update obsolete software, the introduction of a common charger, a European-wide take-back scheme to return or to sell back old mobile phones, tablets and chargers, a restriction of hazardous substances in electrical and electronic equipment, and regulations for sustainable batteries. An excellent example of how an electronics device can be produced in a sustainable way is Fairphone. For many years, they develop and promote a sustainable and circular phone that can be repaired. For many years, you say? Yes. This video was shot at the Mobile World Congress in 2017. Have a look.
So if you can extend the life cycle, then you can significantly reduce the burden for the environment.
Okay.
So what do you need in order to keep your phone longer? Well, it needs to be robust, but also you need to be able to repair it easily. That's why we made it modular.
Okay.
So you can remove your protective case that is a part of the phone. And then you get immediately to the insides of the phone. You can remove the battery, is replaceable as well. And the part that breaks most often is the screen. So with Fairphone, we made sure that it's very easy to replace it. You can unlock it here, and then you slide it off like this.
Okay.
So that's a separate screen module that you can replace. And inside it's also modular construction, so you can replace the camera module, for example, by just unscrewing these 3 screws. You can replace top module with the headset jack, with the front camera, flash.
So basically I don't need to go to a special shop. I just order a new component and take a screwdriver and replace it.
Coronavirus is disrupting markets and economies. In China, the production motor is sputtering, causing PCB production in Europe to go up. At the Embedded World 2020, I discussed this with Dirk Stans, and he is the managing partner of Eurocircuits.
On this show, it's not so much about electronics, I think, what I hear. A lot of people are talking about the impact of the coronavirus, of course. How is the coronavirus affecting your business? What do you see? You are in PCB manufacturing?
Well, we manufacture prototypes and small series PCBs as well as assemblies. And what we see today is that because of the spluttering manufacturing motor in China, we get a lot more orders from people here in Europe. And a lot more means really a lot more. In our factories, the panels that we have in production are about 3 times more than we usually have. So we have to take measures in delivery terms, in volume that we still accept and so on, to make sure that all our existing and loyal customers are getting the service that they need to receive from us, and that is for the moment not an easy situation.